Hello. If you have been reading Freud, you would have come across the iceberg model of the human psyche. Did you know that the major part of an iceberg remains submerged inside the water? Almost 2/3 of it remains under the water. പണ്ട് ടൈറ്റാനിക് ഐസ്ബർഗ് തട്ടിയിട്ടാണ് ഇടിഞ്ഞു പൊളിഞ്ഞ് വെള്ളത്തിനടിയിലായത്. കാരണം ഐസ്ബർഗിന്റെ പ്രധാന ഭാഗങ്ങളൊക്കെ വെള്ളത്തിനടിയിലാണ്. അത് കാണാൻ ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടാണ്. അപ്പോൾ ഈ ഒരു മോഡൽ വെച്ചിട്ടാണ് നമ്മുടെ മനസ്സിനെയും ഒരു കമ്പാരിസൺ നടത്തുന്നത്. So negotiating an iceberg is very tricky matter for ships. The same is the case with the human mind. A major part of our human mind is under the water. It means it is in the unconscious. So the use of icebergs as a metaphor to compare it with the human mind is quite appropriate. You must have come across the picture of an iceberg with id, ego, superego marked on it. It's a metaphorical model of the human psyche. A lot of activity in our mind is driven by the unconscious. The id functions in the unconscious, that is under the water. A lot of the rules and moral codes we have acquired over the years, they form our superego. So a major part of the superego is in the unconscious. We have a basic sense of what is right and wrong. So a small part of the superego is above the water. That is, it functions in the level of the conscious. What about the ego? A part of the ego is under the water and the remaining part is above it. It represents the ego functioning at the conscious level of the mind, mediating between the id in the unconscious, the superego, and the reality. So did Freud invent these terms? No. The terms id, ego, and superego are not Freud's own. Freud wrote in German. His German terms literally meant the it for the id, the I for the ego, and the over I for the superego. A translator translated these terms to id, ego, and superego. Freud's original terms are more or less self-explanatory.